Hi friends, welcome to Whizbusters. I'm Emma, and today I'm going to tell you about some important errors to avoid when using the HLOOKUP function. To learn about or review the HLOOKUP function, check out my previous video on this. So now let's take a look at some errors. Let's look at our spreadsheet here. On the left, we have a table with 3 rows. The first row is the type of item, that is beverage or food. The second row is the item, and the third row is the price. The next table contains the names of some items for which we want the price. So let's find the price of the first item in this table, which is latte. So we type in equal HLOOKUP, open parenthesis, and the first parameter is search key, which is asking what do we want to look up or search for. Well, we want to search for latte, which is in this cell, so we reference this cell by clicking it. The second parameter is range, and it's asking where or in what range do we want to look for latte. Well, we want to search for it in this table. So suppose we select the range that is in this table, like this, from A1 to F3. The third parameter is index. And this is asking what is the row number in which the value is located. In the range of cells which we selected, from A1 to F3, let's count the row number for the price. Well, the price is in row number 1, 2, 3, row number 3. So the price is in the third column in the range we selected. So we put the number 3 here. And finally, the fourth parameter is sorted. So do we want an exact match? Yes, we do. So we type in false. We close the parenthesis. Press enter. Notice we get an error, #NA. There is a comment which says, did not find value latte in HLOOKUP evaluation. So why did we get this error? Let's click inside the formula and look at it. Notice that the entire table from A1 to F13 is highlighted. Latte is in the second row in our lookup table. Now recall, HLOOKUP works if the lookup value is in the first row of the range. So to fix this, we must change our formula to the range, which includes the lookup value in the first row. So let's fix it. So to fix this, we must change our formula to the range that includes the lookup value in the first row. So if we delete this and type in equal HLOOKUP, open parenthesis, recall our first parameter is what we want to look up, which is latte. The second parameter is where we want to look for it. So we are going to choose this range where latte is in the first row, which is the range A2 to F3. And then in this range that we search for, the third parameter is the index. What is the row number? So the row number is 1, 2 is row number 2. And our fourth parameter is if we want an exact match or not. And we actually want an exact match, so we type in false. Close the parenthesis. We've got $2.99, which is the value in the table. So therefore, ensure that your lookup values are in the first row of your range. Now that we got this, let's drag this formula down to get the values for the other items. Notice that for our second item, for Ginny, croissant, the item croissant, we've got an error, #NA. And there's a comment which says, did not find value croissant in HLOOKUP evaluation. So why did we get this error? Let's click inside the formula and look at it. Notice that the range A3 to F4 is highlighted. This is not the range we chose before. We chose A2 to F3. So the range also shifted down when we drag the formula to the next cell below. So to avoid this, we use absolute references for our range. So let's go back to our formula for latte being ordered by Hermione and change the range to an absolute reference by pressing F4 in a desktop or function F4 keys in a laptop or smaller devices. Let's press enter. So let's drag this down. Notice that we got $2.50 for croissant, which matches with our value in our table, which is $2.50. So, secondly, ensure you make your range an absolute reference, especially when you have to drag formulas down, and avoid any errors when autofilling. Next, we see another error next to Frappuccino. If we look at our reference table, let's click it and look at our reference table, we do see that it is A2 to F3. So that is fine, and Frappuccino is in the first row, so that seems to be fine. But let's press enter and go into the item Frappuccino and click inside. Notice that the cursor is one space after the O in Frappuccino. This means that there are trailing spaces. So let's remove the space by deleting the space and press enter. And we do not get an error anymore. It's $3.99, which the Frappuccino is in that table. Now, I just want to let you know that for the purpose of this video, I removed the space manually. However, there are other ways we can deal with this, such as using the trim, substitute, and car functions. So you can check those functions out in my other videos that look at these individually to learn more about those. Next, we've got pudding. So we've got Luna who would like to order pudding. And our fourth item, we want to search for pudding. So it says that there's an error, #NA, which says, did not find value pudding in HLOOKUP evaluation. Well, the reason why is that pudding is not one of the items in the table. If we look at the table, there is no pudding in row 2. And this is why there is an error. So this is a valid error. And there are ways to manage this using other functions, such as the if error function. Say if you want to put a blank there or you want to type a note there, you can do that. And you can check out my if error function video in the description below. The link is in the description below, where you can take a look at that to see how to use the if error function to manage errors like this. Finally, we have the item pie, and Ron is ordering a pie. It actually returns $4.50. So if we look at this, we see, yes, there is $4.50. But if we take a closer look, there's another value of pie, which is $6 here. So there are 2 columns with pie. One is $4.50 and one is $6. But the one that was returned is $4.50. Now, this is not an error, but what I wanted to call this out, as it is important, as it shows that HLOOKUP will return the value for the first instance of the lookup value match. There we go, my friends. Thank you for watching this video and hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get more videos like this and hit the bell to get notifications of the latest videos out. See you in the next video.